All right, now I'm here with Doug, producer of X-Men Destiny out here in the Activision. There you go. He's got his jacket on. He's ready to go. He's got his uniform on.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
your X-Men uniform.
Yeah, that's right.
X-Men uniform. Just tell us which games here you guys are promoting.
Well, we got a bunch of games here at Comic-Con 2011. We got Spider-Man Into Time, of course, my game, X-Men Destiny. We've also got Prototype 2, James Bond, and Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Nice, nice. So tell us a little bit more about X-Men Destiny.
Well, X-Men Destiny is an all-new third-person action RPG game that actually stars 3 new mutant characters that are just coming into their powers for the very first time and stepping into this larger conflict that's taking place in the world right now. The conflict happens to be that Purifiers, who are a militant anti-mutant organization, they're really bent on destroying mutants of every kind. And it's your job to stop them, of course. And how you're going to stop them is really up to the player. It's your choice. Are you going to align yourself with the X-Men, or are you going to go with the Brotherhood and put an end to these Purifiers? We tried to create a game that really, for the first time, allows players to really control the path and the arc of their own mutant character for the very first time. You know, in past X-Men games, you're always going to play as one of these characters like Wolverine or Magneto, someone whose powers you're already familiar with. You kind of know the limits of who they are, and it's particularly, you know, if they're, you know, good or bad and that kind of thing. In this game, you know, it's really up to the player to decide how they want their mutant to become. You know, do you want to go the Brotherhood side, the X-Men side? What kind of power do you want? How do you want to customize and evolve that power? So it's really an exciting new opportunity, a fresh opportunity for the X-Men license.
Nice. So how did you come up with the storyline? Did you yourself come up with it, or you were a team of writers, or how did it happen?
I wish it was all me. I wish I could take the credit for it. Actually, we're working with X-Men Legacy writer Mike Carey. He's been working with the X-Men for years, and he's a very, very, you know, smart and talented writer. Mike worked with Silicon Knights, who's our game developer, and they came up together with sort of the premise, the outline, and then Mike fleshed that out, of course, and wrote all the dialogue for the characters. And you know, we also worked with Marvel very closely to make sure that the characters that we were creating for the game would really feel like they were part of the X-Men universe, of course, as well as stay true to, you know, the spirit and the flavor of the X-Men.
So did Marvel have their hand in it? So how did that work? Did you guys create the characters, then give it to them and say, is this approved? Or did Marvel make some adjustments to the characters you guys created?
You know, there's no formula for it. It really, you know, we all sit down, we pitch concepts out to them. They send their notes back. They usually run it by their editorial staff from the book side of things. And it's just kind of a collaboration that kind of just goes back and forth until we all kind of come to an agreement and say, yeah, this feels right.
And you yourself, Doug, who do you like to play with?
Of the 3 characters, well, they all have, you know, sort of their special qualities about them. I personally think Adrian's a pretty cool character. He's the son of a Purifier. He's got probably the darkest story of all the 3 characters. You know, he lives in the shadow of his father, who's taught him nothing but, you know, sort of the Purifier morals and values. And when he discovers that he himself is a mutant, you know, he learns he's the thing that he's fought against his whole life, and it's a real big change for him. And you know, it's quite an interesting story to have to go to accepting that thing that you hated, you know, your whole life. So it's a very cool idea.
That's pretty deep, Doug.
Yeah, you know, that's what the X-Men are all about. They usually toe that line of sort of you know, pertinent social issues. You know, it's always kind of a metaphor for stuff going on in the world. So that's what makes the X-Men interesting for me.
Game sounds awesome. When can the fans go out and get it?
The game's going to hit stores in this year, September 27th, on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii, and DS systems.
Nice, nice. Thanks for your time, Doug.
You're very welcome. Thank you.